Hello and welcome, and it's a bronze game of the Kick in the Cock, playing our Drop the Smile from Lithuania Vilnius against Valmiera from Latvia. And it's going to be an interesting game. It's first point of the game. There was a break already, and now DTS is in the offense. They're playing 3 people outside of the zone and 2 inside. And right now Milda received a wide swing and a good blade throw. And Helena Dremene with a nice D. Both teams have put up big fights in the semifinals. Valmiera lost to Ogre and DTS to Cosmic Girls from Russia. So right now they're seeking for retribution and getting them bronze medals. Mundina Vector with the disc, looking for a partner, but a miscommunication in the swings with Avia, and it will be another chance for DTS to get the self point. Unfortunate mistake, but we can see DTS trying to isolate the player in the end zone, and they're succeeding at this. There was only one defender in the end zone, so experienced Lithuanian player was able to get separation and receive a throw on the break side. Great pull by DTS. I think it's coming back inside. Oh, it's just a little bit short of. So Valmiera is taking the disc to the brick mark. They're setting up a horizontal stack with no handlers. Just 4 people in a horizontal stack. 2 running deep, 2 on the disc, and a deep throw straight away. And it's a goal. 1-0 to Valmiera. The first point of the game. Oh, or is it 1-1? Oh yeah, my bad. It is 1-1 now. A great catch. By Amanda Dart. Oh, no, my bad. That's a Lochmiller. Great pull by Valmiera, but no defenders on the handlers for now. So they're able to move the disc forward. You can see that DTS are trying to create a lot of free space, and you see a great throw. They gain themselves a yardage and hesitating on the blade throw into the zone. There are really a lot of open cuts in the center of the field and a throw to the end zone. To get themselves a second point, Drop the Smile once again is ahead. The game's starting rather slowly, both teams taking their time, trying to find the confidence in playing the disc, but already some rather long throws are happening. So expecting both teams putting up a good fight for the bronze medals. They worked the whole weekend for this game, and they will try to show their best. DTS is throwing their pool. It's coming inbounds, just on the end zone line. Helen Drayman with the disc, finding Datsa on the break side. A good effort by Natalia, but on the second attempt, DTS is able to get themselves D. And now they're looking for making a break. Once again, their game is happening throughout the center of field mostly, setting them up for bigger throws. Milda with the disc and a good hammer throw to her partner Ruta. She's got the third point for Drop the Smile, who has now a 2-point lead on Valmiera. You can hear Valmiera fans trying to improve morale of the team. As we mentioned earlier in the previous Valmiera games, they're always loud in their support, which helps them in such intense games like this. Natalia setting up with pull, which rolls out of bounds. So it seems that the team will take the disc to the end zone line. And now Helen Draymond receives a pass from Evia. And once again, 1-2 by the handlers, scaring DTS with a hawk attempt, but not throwing it. And now they're looking for the options, finding them on the break side. Team really uses break side. Both teams use break side good, but unforced error on the swing pass. And now DTS will have an opportunity to gain a 3-point lead. We'll see what Valmiera's D has to say against that. DTS with the disc, finding their partners in the midfield. A bit of contact there, but nothing too much. And completely free Gintare with the disc, setting up Natalia in the midfield. Really dangerous position now. Break side was completely open and a hammer throw, and Ruta just falling short of catching this disc. She put an effort in that bit, but just maybe she needed a couple of centimeters more and she would gather that. A bit of overthrow by her partner. So now Valmiera offense will try to produce their second point of the game. They're putting up a host tag as well. And Eviarsa with the disc, she's always a threat while she has it. She can put up almost any throw you can imagine. And that's why she's a main handler for the team. She's putting, and Helen Draymond just couldn't catch this disc. She was there already fighting the defense of Drop That Smile. She put herself in the perfect position to catch it, but sometimes it's just not enough. But it seems that Valmiera's offense is finding their confidence, using a break side a lot, which helps to create those spaces for throws. DTS going up the line, finding the easier options, and taking timeout. I think that they want to set up some sort of combination because there's a lot of traffic between handlers, which kinda not allowing them to find an easy swings and up passes, but they try to set up something for them. We'll see what Valmiera is able to put up in the defense against that. You see that DTS has some coaching assistance from the Vorai team members. Well, at least they bring them water. That sometimes is good enough. But no, I think he's definitely telling them some sort of an idea to get their fourth point on the board. Valmiera is finished with their discussion. ready to set up the defense. See that they're setting up a diagonal stack. Barbara is at the disc. Natalia at the position to get a down pass. Yantara, Ruta, Kristina are in the stack. Valmiera set up a box defense. One player on the open and break side and one guarding deep throws. No. Natalia, unfortunate error. It seemed like combination went through. Just a bit of mistake on the receiving end. It's a really long point now. Both teams made plenty of mistakes, some rush decisions. And now Evia faking inside throw, but getting it as a swing to Undine. Datse with the disc. A run, giving a disc away to Arsten running away, but she prefers a scuba throw. And once again, it's just inches away from Helena to catch it. It seems like it's already a 6th turnover of this point. It will be crucial for both teams in terms of morale. We'll see who will come up with the point. An upline throw. A lot of people behind the disc line, which maybe not what the DTS would want to have. They're finding a great opening, but Natalia continue up the play. They change the pace by the break side, and a round throw. Finally, this point is over. Drop That Smile got their 4th point. It's a 3-point lead now. Valmiera will need to find some inner resources to bring to the game now. I think they surely have something in mind. Another offense opportunity for Valmiera. Their offense is patient, going throughout the midfield, but the throws, while ideas of the throws are great, just a bit of execution lacks. I think they're not far away, and now they're losing their composure. Bad mistake just at their end line. And the completely open, Gintar received this pass. There was a timeout already by the Drop That Smile. Is Valmiera about to take one as well? It seems that they decided not to take one for now. They're marching to the sidelines. Score right now should be 5-1. This was a fast point. Let's see how it goes now. Evia to Helena. An upline pass to Evia. Middle to Kristine. Valmiera right now putting up a good sequence of short passes. Artis searching for a teammate in the zone, not finding one. Helena with a lot of free space in front of her. Throw to Kristine. She's a bit struggling on the receiving, but manages to catch it. And then error by her throw. Evia was covered. And now they need to put up defense once again. And an upline pass to the end zone, and Ruth is able to catch it. It's 6-1 now. 5-point lead in the bronze medal game of the kick and the cock female division. DTS is leading. can see that Valmiera has a lot to talk about. Both about the offense and the defense. DTS with a pull throw. Looks like it's landing in. Yeah, it's a great throw. Evie connecting with the... And now Helena with the disc. Back to Evie. And the throw to Datsa. She receives a great leading pass. Finally, Valmiera got their second point, which should bring their morale just a little bit up. So maybe we're... And lead by Drop the Smile right now is 4 points. So let's expect a comeback from the Valmiera side. A little bit short pull by Valmiera. Ruta with the disc, throwing a bit low for Natalia to catch it. She beat it, but it was not enough. So now Valmiera has an opportunity to get a fast break themselves. Let's see will they manage. Evie is going for the disc. Searching for the long throw, but puts it in the middle to Christine. Christine to Helen. Great around swing to Undine. Back to the center to Evie. I see a lot of defensive pressure on Evie. She's their main handler, and a great catch by Helen. Just on the verge of the end zone, she manages to grab it and land it in. A fast break by Valmiera, and now it's already only 3 point lead by Drop That Smile. The game looks a lot more positive for Valmiera. They need to continue to capitalize on the Drop That Smile mistakes. Valmiera is setting up their defensive matches. An inside backhand pull by Evie. Great pull in the middle of the end zone. Inside over the disc. Upline pass. Helen is close on the D, but not enough. A lot of players running upfield from Drop That Smile. And on the receiving end, there is someone to catch it. A great offense, but Drop That Smile. The score now is 7-3. 4 point lead. And a timeout by Valmiera. You can see Drop the Smile team in the huddle, preparing for their defensive point. Both teams are heading back to the field. Avia with a throw. A good pull and an unforced error by DTS. An opportunity to make the point separation even smaller. They're setting up two players in the end zone. With this searching for hammer, but yeah, I thought for a second that it was a foul, but no, nothing is called. It's just a miss throw by Evia. A rare sight, but everyone has those. Now DTS back on the offense, going up a big floaty catch, and what a catch by Ruta. She went flying above Evia. I think there is potentially some injury, but it seems that the catch itself was completely correct. Yeah, it was a great catch. He's completely overpowering the defensive side. And the score now is 8-3. Quite a bad pull by DTS. It will go to the brick mark. Valmiera slowly taking the disc to the break mark. Undine Vector with the disc. There is a horizontal stack once again, 4 people in it. Finding some break options. And straight away the blade pass over the back of the defender who has not seen this moment of throw, and Datse is able to catch it. A good throw. Noticing that the defender is not looking at all on the person with the disc, and uses it to gain themselves a point lead, to lessen the point lead of DTS. Good pull. Just trying to look on the center options. No one's there. No upline pass as well. A good defense right now by Valmiera, really tight, no options at all. But there is a dump pass, a good break throw. They didn't find a continuation. Helen's rushing in, trying to get a D, but Ruta's finding option upline. And a good throw. Good defensive effort by Datse, but Natalia is able to catch it. Great pull by DTS. Evia with disc. No one is up the field. Nobody to throw long throws to, and a mistake on the inside out throw. A knife throw to the center field. Now playing with 3 handler options and a big floaty throw to the end zone, and a collision there. No foul is called. And then a great defensive effort. And number 3, Amanda Dartet-Kakse. Good job in the defense. Now another opportunity to get themselves a point, but they're taking a timeout. And the score is 9-4. 5-point lead by Lithuanian team. The future does not look bright right now for Valmiera, but I think they have power in them to turn around this game. 4-point lead with the game for 15 points is still not enough to guarantee yourself a win. So let's see what Valmiera will come up with. Both teams really look focused. Valmiera is setting up a diagonal stack. Maybe they will be looking for the big throw to the end zone. We'll see what their strategy will be at this point. Lithuanian team with a box defense. 2 players covering cuts to the disc and 1 covering deep runs. Swing to the Undine. And a good throw. Christina with the disc. With a shaky throw by Christina. She needs to run back the defense. Lithuanian players completely open in front of the zone. Valmiera giving a lot of space for them to work with. And an up line run, which is greatly covered. See a lot of energy on the mark from Amanda. A great break throw and a hammer to Milda, who gets it and gets a 10-point to make it a 6-point lead by Drop That Smile. You can see on the replay, it's a really great fast throw with almost no options for defensive side to catch it. DTS with a pull, which almost falls out of bounds. Good offensive flow right now from Valmiera. They're mixing between swing passes and upline passes on a give and go action from the handlers. Really close on the defense by DTS. And what a great catch by Evia. The disc flew against the direction she was moving in, and then straight away the defense by Natalia manages to throw out the hammer by Evia, which was heading towards Dace. A little bit of a slow throw, just a seconds away from gaining themselves a 5th point. Valmiera, which now they will be defending. Good cover of the upline passes, and Helena with the D. There are options on the break side, great options. And once again, unforced error. Still lacking a little bit of composure, maybe an experience from some players. But the same goes right now for the DTS as they're giving disc away. There's an easy option, which is maybe too easy to use it. Just a lot of rush decision. Players looking away from the discs. And now another timeout by DTS. The first one in this half, the second in the game as a whole. Both teams will need to think about the decision they are making. There's a lot of unforced errors, throws that are misdirected, which should have been an easy options. But we'll have seen, like in the point that was in the first half, we've seen like 6 turnovers this point, I guess, as well. See a small huddle of a Valmiera team. Both teams discussing what they can and should do to get this really chaotic point. Both teams are going now for the cheers. We haven't heard for a long time from Valmiera fans. Maybe this is the time where they need to show their support. It's hard when your team is losing 6 points, but it's exactly the time when it is needed. Once again, after the timeout, DTS setting up a diagonal stack. I think we should expect a box defense from the Valmiera, which will take away their break and upline options, with Avia right now covering the deep side. And a hammer straight away to the break side. A little bit, I think it was out of bounds. It is called out of bounds. Right now players are discussing. It seems out of bounds for me, yes. And the Lithuanian player Gintar agrees with that. So right now is a time for a break for Valmiera team. An upline pass. A lot of players running towards it. But luckily they managed to get it away, and a bad collision in the end zone. Amanda had the disc in her hands, but it flew away, and then the Lithuanian player rushed into her. And right now DTS setting up their own offense. A lot of options for the upline cuts, but I don't know why they choose to throw a longer pass and it overthrows Lithuanian players. So this really long point continues. We've seen one timeout already. Maybe there are more coming. Short pass to Helena, up the line. No, there are some options in the end zone, but the timing is not perfect. Right now, this end zone was completely empty, but now there's Datsa working it, and she made a great cut to the break side, and she finally gets and this point is over with the point to Valmiera. The score is 10-5. And finally we hear fans for the second time cheering. It is the time when it is needed. They'll have to put up at least 5 defenses to equalize the score. It's a hard challenge, but not unimaginable. Undine with the disc, ready to throw a pull, and it goes up, and I think it goes. No, it is inbounds, but quite close to the midfield. A little bit off throw, which Barbara managed to get, and a good work by handlers up the line. They're going down the field, already at the end zone. Just need one throw to get it in, and Barbara in the middle. The position gets even better. But Valmiera putting up quite a tight D, which is not enough on this time. It's 11th point for Drop That Smile, a 6-point lead, and a big beat for the bronze medals. A pull that goes out of bounds, and Eve is taking the disc to the brick mark. So again, Valmiera starts with the horizontal stack. There's a good bit of poaching by DTS that doesn't allow easy options. A bit of commotion in the midfield. Good fake moves, but they faked out Evie as well. And an easy point for DTS. They got a turnover really close to the end zone. They needed 2 throws to get it in. Evie really close to getting the defense there, but Barbara manages to put her in a good position to catch this disc. Seven-point lead. DTS is really close. Pull that went out of bounds. A good call by Undine to recognize that it's going out. And now she's going for the brick mark. Natalia is waiting for her there to put up a good defense. And we'll see that Ruta is taking the upline pass while Christine is taking the deep throws. 3 of Valmiera players go for the deep throw, all in one direction. So Undine makes a good throw in the late stall. Christina throws to Helena, a bit of a shaky throw, but Helena managed to grab it. Now looking for partners. There is Undine coming, and Dace. A good cut and a good throw to the break side. Helena puts up a blade, and it's a good blade and a good catch by number 13, Krista Licita. It's a 6-point for Valmiera. They're still trailing behind at the 6-point lead of Drop That Smile. Right now they're putting their defensive matches. Evie against Barbara, Kristina against Milda. Bullet is a little bit out of bounds. So now DTS will start from the brick mark. Both teams are playing horizontal stacks, and it's a big throw straight away to Ruta. Chris is really close to getting a defense there. but it's a good throw that was going around, and the game is over. DTS got themselves bronze medals. They're going home for a long trip to Vilnius, bringing themselves a third place. We congratulate the team with the bronze medals. Valmiera is fourth. And in a second, the men's finals will start. Oh yeah, my bad. Third place game. We're really excited for the upcoming finals.